Oh, that's all good.
Cheer, bro. Cheer, brother.
All right, you know what it takes.
You know what it takes. Oh, the list is down there.
That's all right. Fuck it, he's not here.
I think it's the...
Yeah, it is this one.
You know what it takes, and you're ready today to take them all on.
Yeah, it is
You
that
got
one.
the measure of your man, and you know that you can go all the way. Give it to him. Yeah, give him a taste. Give him a taste of Kiwi. Hey, Kiwi.
Show him
you're the best. You're the best. Give him a taste of Kiwi.
Yeah, we back.
Better than the rest. Give him a taste.
All right, quick wardrobe change.
On the go, we are good.
Forgot about that. We're already into it. How about like this?
Hey,
Can
get it on
Captain's
special.
Run. Got 50% off using that code. The Kiwi's website. How fucking good. What a mint. What a mint top. Anyway.
How much it cost you?
Huh?
How much did it cost you?
I think it's 160 new, so $80.
Oh, mean.
So it's still, but fuck, it's like it's a plain jersey.
Yeah.
So it's not like just a loose top. So yeah, it's mint. Anyway, do you want to know my hooky buy? Welcome back. That's your beer? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. First of all, we've got to do a round of applause
2.
to our bloody main sponsors.
Fit Zone. Oh, yes. Yes.
Shout out
Sorry,
to our
I'm still in
sponsors.
holiday mode.
Yeah, shout out to our bloody sponsors, the good folk over at Fit Zone, taking out not 1, not 2, but 3 awards at the Matamata Piako Business Awards.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing. It's my grand final. We've taken it out.
Seeing the team there, like your whole team there, though, they look
We
pretty
almost
mean.
got more wins on Thursday night than the Warriors did all year.
Richard. Low blow.
But shout out to Fit Zone for having our back all the time. So, well deserved, apparently.
Yeah.
It's a bit, I can't really say well deserved because myself got it.
Well deserved.
But, get along down to Fit Zone.
Yes.
Award-winning gyms, Matamata, Te Aroha, Paeroa and Waihi. So let's get the show on the road, baby.
Yo.
Jase, you're back.
I'm back. I'm back from holiday.
How you been?
Good.
I mean, how was it?
It was mean. South Island. This is something else.
Yeah, I think it's like the southern island of New Zealand.
It is. But like...
Some might say that's
And,
exactly what it is.
some might say we cracked it with the weather when we were down there. Like it's
Good window.
Yeah, it's shit now again.
Timo was down there at the same time. Did you catch up with him?
No, because I was messaging him and I was like, "Yo, let's catch up." And then we were crossing paths at the same time, but
Just missing each other.
yeah. And then I was like, "Yo,
Sure it wasn't on purpose?
no, well, maybe for him." I was like,
Yes, what I mean.
I was like, "Yo, I'm going to Te now. Now, where are you?" And he's like, I was like,
Just leaving Tiana, bro.
"Nah." He's like, "Just got into Queenstown." I was like, "Oh."
It's literally quite a way away.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, no, I'm bloody great, obviously.
Yeah.
The business picking up a few awards.
Must be a buzz.
Bit of a buzz. I was pretty dusty on Friday.
I bet. Some.
Pretty dusty on Friday. Sunk a few brews. They didn't have what I liked at the event, but it's right.
What did they serve?
Steinies or Heinies,
Why did they do that?
which is classic. I don't know. I think
Remember when they did that at the boat show?
I think people think everyone likes those beers.
Yeah. All they do is give you a massive headache.
Exactly. So I was like worried about getting super hungover the next day. But we don't drink that here. We drink Max Ultraviolet Low Carb Pale Ali.
Pali Ali.
Yeah, it's bloody good. Doesn't give you a hangover.
How good.
Anywho, we'll get straight into it.
Woo.
We'll have a little chat about the round bean. First off, you got more notes than me? Hit us up. What do you got?
Okay. Round recap. Well, Eels being in the Storm was good to see.
Yeah.
Love seeing the Storm get beat, and the Eels good, and the Kiwis in the and the Eels.
And on the other team too.
But even the Kiwis in the Storm
boys.
played good.
Now, I don't know. I probably need to go back and get that snippet. But I said I could see Paris stringing a couple together,
Yes.
getting in, and I said if they got to fourth, I'd back them to win the whole comp.
Yes. Well, this is what I'm feeling as well. Well, not feeling, but the Raiders are on a bit of a high at the moment as well.
Also on a roll, bit of momentum.
Yeah, they slip into the top 8, except Ricky Stewart was complaining that they have got a 6-day turnaround. and Storm have got a 9-day turnaround, but that's what happens when you...
Well, don't come 8th.
Yeah, that's what happens when you come in 8th place.
Bloody weak gutted dog.
And Kiwis players stepping up again.
Oh, yeah, the Raiders Kiwis players were bloody good.
Man.
Epic.
Even just Kiwis throughout the...
Throughout the round? Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a few featuring in the final, so it's good.
Yes, can't wait. Except a couple injuries around, which is not cool.
Yes, both with the old calf.
Yeah.
With old Jar Jar Bless and Joey Manu.
Yeah, it looks like Manu will be back in a few weeks if they carry on.
Yes, so...
And I don't know, what's the go with Jaja?
Similar. I think it's 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. And just rest up, bro.
Just miss all the finals and just go to the World Cup, bro.
What's more important? And I just want to do a shout out to Metcalf. He was good on the weekend, and he's coming to the Warriors next year.
Yeah, he's got wheels.
He is.
He's a sharp player. It's weird how he's kind of gone down the picking order there at the Sharks.
I guess they just got, like, this year they've got a
They've got
solid
some weapons, yeah.
Yeah.
What do I have? I said weird round.
It was a weird round.
Couple of hidings. Tigers just fucking... They just threw the towel in.
Mm.
Then Warriors
Do you
just
reckon there
fully
should be a
bloody capitulated.
Not a punishment, but, like, you could... A couple teams this week, you could see that they just didn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
And I guess it's hard to play for if you don't
Yeah.
have that thing. But, like, man, you got your fans still.
So what they do in Super League is they have promotion relegation. So if the bottom team goes to the reserve grade,
Yeah.
and the top of the reserve grade comes up. So they play really well at the end. And there's also money up for that relegation game.
True.
So I think if you win that, you get some money too.
That's what they should do.
Do you know they only got $200,000 for winning the minor premiership? That's all you get? For winning the whole comp, not winning the competition, sorry.
Winning the minors, like the
Just the round
25
robin.
rounds.
Yeah.
True. 200.
It's probably not that much. Like, I guess you get your other things like your second go at the final. But anyway, I digress. But I think that relegation system could work.
Yeah.
There just isn't a strong enough kind of...
Yeah. It would be hard because even though people don't like to admit it, I think a big thing is that having the Warriors in there because it brings that Kiwi aspect.
Yeah, and if they got
So
dropped...
if they got dropped...
Yeah. It's the same with the French teams in the Super League.
Yeah.
If they get dropped, it's a bit... Ho-ha. But yeah, maybe... you get fined if you get the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
That would crack up.
I definitely think...
This is a young 200... That's how you pay for the premier minor premiership, $200K, and you take that off the wooden spoon.
Yeah. This is and then that comes out of the salary cap next year, and then they just keep losing.
Yeah. Raiders look bloody good. They were dominant. Also, Broncos, what the fuck?
They went...
Well, before you went on holiday, were they 8th? And Raiders weren't, because you missed two episodes? Or one?
One episode.
But they were 8th.
They were still 8th.
And Raiders were 9th.
And then they went... Brrr.
They just had to win at least to start with.
Yeah.
Couldn't even do
And
that.
then all that had to happen was the worst team in the comp beat the Raiders by 44 points. And that's what our Raiders almost put on them in the first half.
And the other way around. They said, well, that's not going to happen because we're going to do this. Bam. What else was I going to say? Broncos, what the fuck? Also, Warriors, what the fuck?
Whoa. Hey, credit to Titans. They never gave up. As much as it pains me.
Why? What the?
I seen a comment as like, that's a massive...
What the actual, man? It's not good enough. Okay, I don't want to lose it, but...
I want to hear you lose it.
The thing is, I wasn't angry at the night because I recorded and watched it back.
Yes.
Didn't check the score, but I see our little messenger group blow up. So that only means one or two things. Either if we dominate someone, no one says anything. So I was like, okay, we haven't dominated. But if the Warriors win just, then that goes off. Or if we just lose, it goes off.
It was the latter.
So I went off and I was like, okay. Then we pumping them in the first half. I was like, oh no. Yeah, that was just...
It was hoo-ha.
Well, there was the Freddie Lussick push in the ruck for a penalty when we were still ahead.
Yeah.
So when you're still ahead, you don't need to do any of that shit. You just need to make your tackles and fucking D up.
And then are we going to talk about the one thing that fucked a lot of fans off?
Is that the AFB offload?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Aiden. Eden, or however you say it. Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Trying to rub the genie and pop it out. Mate,
Oh,
there was no space there.
man, I was sitting
I
up.
know that that's not the only... Those two moments aren't the only reason
I know,
we lost.
not the only reason, but man,
But to be doing those things in those moments...
And then I was sitting at home with...
You trying to make me shit my pants?
Because I did.
You trying to ruin my week? Oh, shit. Anyway, next year, I'm banning myself from getting amongst... I said this last year too. Getting amongst any pre-season Warriors hype.
Oh, I'm going to sell you on that, so I'm going to be amongst it.
Well, at least get me. And there's good content coming out. You know, you haven't watched them in a while.
Yeah.
You kind of forget.
No, I'll just send you a video on like YouTube of like classic Warriors.
Yeah, that's how they get you to these classic Warriors of like fucking 20 years ago.
And then you're like, oh, that's us.
It's us, and then they'll show some of the new signings in this strip, and you're like, yeah, okay.
But
now I'm getting barred up.
I seen someone.
But I'm not doing that. This whatever you call it, this off season.
I think is it Mark Pearl Sports or whatever it is.
Mark Perd Sports, yeah.
I think they put up today. Someone commented or sent them a thing saying, the thing with the Warriors is they don't have that leadership.
Well, they do and they don't.
They do and they don't. Like Tohu is the man, and
I see Adams in the leadership group too.
yeah, Whanua Blake can be, but
But he does a couple of things like that.
but you look at other teams where they have that leadership, and they think their stuff doesn't like they've got that leadership.
that was such a mad time to do that because we had the ball, we were heading towards their goal line.
All we needed to do was just grind it out.
And there's a play like that, and then that penalty from Freddie Lussick.
To be honest, I thought it was going to be over once we gave away that 7 tackle set on the 20.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I mean, that first half, man, that was nice. Anyway, who else fucking played? Gets me angry.
Who I really like at the moment, is that young centre from the Warriors. Valia.
Just see a whack. Yeah, that was nice. Just off the scrum, whack. That should be enough points to beat a team like the Titans.
The Titans, it should be.
But I guess they know they can put some points on too. So I guess
at the start of the year, they were doing like what the Raiders were doing, like playing 50% of the game. Yeah. And they were playing mean halves as well. But then
I didn't really catch much of the Bulldogs Eagles game because it's a bit of a meh game.
But
obviously a golden point.
Yeah, Seagulls were quite a bit up from memory.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it.
I've done it a few times. Dragons, Broncos. Broncos, man. That's just they'll be doing some soul searching. Is it worse to be 8th up to the last round and then not making it, or being in the Warriors' position of being like way down the ladder and just not being in it?
Nah, I think I'd still be happy if we're 8th. Oh, but going out that way would be pretty gutting. But it's because the Warriors have been down there for a little bit now.
Yeah, true.
It would almost be like...
Either way, you're sucking a Kumita.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That was the round beat. Oh, and that Penrith Panthers thing. Do you think people should be able to rest that many players?
No.
Definitely cheapens the game.
Yeah.
Like, I could understand them resting like 6 or 7, but they rest like 13 people.
And I hope it almost...
shoots them in the foot.
This weekend. Like, you know how you get that team, you just get on that grind? Like what the Raiders are doing, or how the Parramatta almost at the moment.
It's either like you get refreshed or you become...
Placid.
I
went to say
flaccid. Either you're battle hardened or you're flaccid. Basically, though, because you go in ready, but then like you can take it out of you if you have a tough battle the week before. So, I don't know, but I kind of cheekily hope that the Panthers lose to Parramatta.
Same.
Just because they rested so many players.
Yeah.
But, they already won the minor premiership. They had nothing else to win. So
hey, you got that 200K?
Sweet. All right.
And I'd almost like to see another team win it other than how it's been Storm, Roosters, and Penrith.
Yes. Eels are due. They'd go crazy in Parramatta if they won.
Well, did you see the mad stat?
No.
Last time Parramatta won was when Top Gun, the first movie, came out.
Second movie's come out.
There you go. And it was number one film or something in that year. Now it's like number one film this year. It's like everything's aligning.
It's a great narrative.
Yes.
Bring
out another Top Gun.
Next segment of the show, yeah or nah. We'll go with your one first again, mate. What was your year or nah for this week?
It's a bit of a out there one.
He's out there. He's been on the shrooms up in the Southern Alps.
Yep. Raiders. Are they a possible chance to upset the comp this year?
Well,
with the way they're going and on a high, I feel like they could upset the Storm definitely this week.
Yes. Well, the Storm haven't been bulletproof this year.
Well, no, and they've lost 2 games in a row more than once this year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, and they haven't done that in years.
No.
So, I think for me, I reckon they could be an upset this year.
No, they've got a wicked forward pack. So what do you say? Yes.
Yes, I reckon they could be an upset, even just to make it past the first round, which people aren't probably expecting, or even get there to the preliminary. Wait,
yeah.
is it? Yeah, it goes the quarters, and then they have the semi and then the preliminary, and then
No.
I'm pretty
quarters,
sure
semis, final. Isn't it?
No, because remember, if a team gets knocked out of the first round,
oh yeah, they
have to play. Yeah.
Yes, I like it. I see. There's a big chance of getting through the first game anyway.
Yeah.
Big
and
chance. Fogarty's been good for them.
Yes. Even he's been mean, and like Hudson Young and that.
Hudson Young, mate, how good.
And Horsburgh, man, that new cut.
That new cut made him angry. Sweet. All right. Oh, I agree. They're definitely a chance. So it's a big, massive, fat year. Soundbite. Usher year.
Usher year.
All right. My one is Manu going to play fullback at the World Cup with the latest calf strain. Yes or no? Would you have him at fullback? Someone brought up a good point. I think it was that Brilly said about he'll probably I might have read it online, but they'll and I agree with it. Shift him to centre for the World Cup, at least those earlier games.
Oh, like our pool matches.
Yeah. Because he gets through 400 something meters a game. Where's that fullback?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a year for me.
Yeah, I would.
I said no. He won't play fullback. Oh, so it's like kind of 50-50. I think.
I know what you mean.
A few games under his belt. Then
I would like to see him play one game of fullback in the pool matches, though. Just the team get the gel.
First game, I reckon you slot him into centre.
Yeah.
Second game, start getting him into fullback.
It depends who they name for the. Because how many do you get? 30.
I think so. You think you take 30?
So depends who they get. Like,
well, they'll be looking at guys who have options to play multiple positions. So I think Dal will be there.
Tamati maybe.
Tamati should be there. He's a half because I think if let's say Jar doesn't go, I know he's been playing fullback, but yeah, Foz, Tamati. I think Foz would definitely go then, and Tamati would be there too. So they got 3 possible halves there.
Would Harris DeVita step up if he needed to?
I don't know.
I wouldn't see him in the team, but
no, I don't know if he'd be in there either. I think he might play
Johnson.
If we get into the semis and that. Shawnee, yeah, it's a hard one. If Jerome doesn't go, but Sean is pretty much a one position player.
Yeah, CNK. He hasn't been playing
centre wing fullback, but he's been playing reserve grade. So you go to Mighty. He's been playing for the Broncos at fullback and has the ability to play well at halfback, 5'8". But you could even just look at a Dal centre switcheroo. So Dal can play fullback.
Yeah,
for half a game, and
that's
maybe Manu might.
Yeah,
against a couple of the lesser teams. Who knows? But yeah, that was mine.
Because didn't he? Dal slipped into the fullback for the Warriors. And man, Reece was not happy when he did not go on at extra time.
Well, he was like not even holding his arm or anything later. Don't hold the arm at the start.
Bro, he's a child.
He's a bit. No, that is a bit childish, actually.
Yeah. Did you see him on the mic?
Yeah.
Man.
Put Stacey on. It's like, mate, you came off injured. You're holding your arm like you had no shoulder left.
Yeah. I'm good to go now.
Now you're breakdancing on the sideline.
Must have had the wheat bix. Anyway, I agree with your nah.
So yes, he will eventually. Just maybe not the first couple of games.
Yeah.
All right, great segment. Now we'll go to this one.
Now watch me do my dance. I'm the player of the day. Player of the day.
Hey, why don't you start us off this time?
Hey, I'll kick us off. Blow the whistle. Most valuable Kiwis of the round, MVK. All right, so this, I think we mentioned earlier the Raiders boys all had top shelf games. Rapana, Timoko, or Timoko as I like to say. CHN.
See that mean little run he got when they charged down and then he got it.
Yeah. He's actually got a bit of pace, eh? And then old Big Tapper, just tapping away.
Big Tapper.
Tapping away at the D-line. Brenton Nicola, wow.
He was insane.
He just runs. Oh, I just love the way he runs those lines.
Yeah.
Running more lines than bloody
Best part about him is obviously he got his 3 tries this weekend, but he only ran 56 metres.
They must have all been for tries.
Yeah.
First try scorer 2, mate.
Yeah, that was mean. That was a good bet.
Done that last week too. And that was my any time. Fuck, should have went 2 or more. Trifecta. So Nicola, outstanding. Dal and Jess for the Warriors. Jesse Arthurs and Dal played pretty good.
Yep. I didn't actually put Dal on my list, but
he just does it 120%.
I think
that try was gangster.
Warriors should try to get Jesse as much as
There's obviously, I wonder if it's as much as him he don't want to stay.
Yeah, well maybe he doesn't want to stay, but if he is keen to stay,
yeah,
do what you can to get him.
Because who else has he? You got Valia,
but then we got
who's the other centre?
Well, we got Nakora Nakore.
Near Corday, but he's more of an impact.
Yeah, but I'd rather put him in the second row or whatever.
Yeah, hard.
Have Jesse in the centres.
I just think he's really good.
I know.
I've never understood that one.
That's the Trunks haircut.
The Trunks hairdo, Helen Stein's model.
I see.
Oh boy. So and then the Storm boys, they all had solid games too.
Yep.
Ice Puppy still doing the mahi. Not getting the kumaras like he used to, but I think that because Sean Lane's become their go-to man.
Yeah.
On the short ball, but yeah, I think those are my MVKs. So I'll go into my 3-2-1. I've gone Brenton Nicola for 3 points, Dill Brown for 2, and Jordan Arapana for 1.
Dills.
Yep. Dill. Big Dilly. Dill
Dills.
Bags. His Instagram handle. Dill Bags. That's all my notes. Yeah, so that was it for my also this is the last round of Tawara Nico Awards for the year, so this is going to determine who the actual winner is. Did we sort of prize out for the winner yet? No prize yet for the winner.
Round's not over yet, or the season, so man, still got finals time to choose, find a
prize, yeah. But it's done and dust, so the winner will be after tonight.
Yes.
Right, so who you got, mate?
I got similar MVKs here. Joseph Tapeni, Jerome Hughes had an alright game.
Before he got injured.
Yeah, before he got injured. Jerome. Brenton Nakota, Raps. He was pretty mean. Got that try, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and set up one as well.
Yep.
Or 2.
Real similar to yours, pretty much. And so are my 3-2-1s. I've gone Nakota for 3 points.
Oh, they are copying my homework, yep.
Yeah. Dill Browns for 2.
Oh.
Copied again, but I've gone Taps. I've given him the 1 this week. He was still solid.
Just trying to stitch Brilly up, eh? Make sure Money doesn't want it.
Nah. I looked at Money and I was like, man, I want to give you some, but boys.
Some other boys played, he still played well, but then he got hurt. But I mean,
has Sam sent us?
I'm just checking that now, but I'm pretty sure he sent through something. No MVK, just his review of the final.
Oh well, then he doesn't
best
care.
bet.
He doesn't care about Manu. So, Drum roll. Oh.
Drum roll.
Oh, it hasn't added it up this time.
Just add it on.
Yeah, well. Okay. Should we start on our go from winner or third to first?
Yeah, so Nikora will be actually on 15.
Yeah, but it still doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, if you go from here, so he would be. So it would be
Nikora comes in at
on 15. Right?
okay.
So-
I can work this out. We'll do the top 10.
Okay.
Dallin on 10 points
Well done, Dell.
on 10.
Gets 10th place.
15 is Brinton Nikora in 9th place.
9th place.
Yes.
With 15 points.
8th place. Ronaldo Mulatalo on 16.
Well done, mate.
Tohu, the man, only played half a season on
That's what I was
17.
going to put on my MVKs. He still played mean.
Yeah.
What a knock. Yeah.
Jay Hughes, it must be.
Yep.
5th or something. 26th.
Might be
Next.
6th.
We have
The Fish.
the Fish. Man, he's got a lot of points this season and he hasn't got much. Well, he got a couple the last couple of weeks when
Yeah.
he played. 26.
No,
29. Sorry.
just
all
weeks
these-
ago.
All these lines are merging.
Yeah. So that'll be. Yeah.
Ice Puppy on 31.
That's 4th place, isn't it?
Yep. And then your top 3. We have Dylan Brown, Dillbags.
Dilly Boy. 37 in the
on
end.
37.
Well done, mate.
In 2nd place, Jay Manu
Joseph Manu.
on
Big season.
45. Yes, good season for the young lad. And then on the big 50, believe it or not, Joseph Tapeni.
Oh, he finished exactly on 50.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. 50 points. Well done, Joseph.
he did good.
Epic season. Standout season from the big man.
Be surprised if you don't win an award at the end of the season.
Well, he might win some other awards, but this will make him the most happiest.
Yes.
So now he's got to find a way of A.
A signed Kiwis cap by Jason, Lennie, and
He's got to find a way to get him a prize. It's that whatever prize we decide it is.
yeah, I don't know.
Well done, mate. Well deserved.
It'd be cool if we just got a cap made up, like a
Brilliant season. We'll just get something made.
Yeah.
Young G-string.
get it.
Be quite hard to put the logo on, but maybe it's just some budgie smugglers.
Get them some budgie smugglers.
All right. We didn't really have a. We're going to do a wrap of the upcoming round. Man, how good! There's some bloody good games coming up.
I don't think there's one not good game.
I'm pretty excited for
It's
most.
crazy when you knock out the lower teams. What happens?
Yeah, it is funny that the lower half of the competition when you get rid of them. So straight into it on Friday night at a ridiculous time, New Zealand time. That's right, 9:50 p.m. The Panthers, the men from under the mountains, take on the Parramatta Eels. Jay, you want to start us off?
Yep.
All right. So who you got winning that game, mate, and by how much?
I'm going Parramatta.
Parramatta.
They are Penrith's hoodoo. They've got 2-0 against them this. Well,
This season,
yeah.
mate.
No one
there
else
you
has
go.
done that.
No one else has done it.
And I reckon if Parramatta put it together, 11 and 20 at $11.
Oh, between 11 and 20, the margin.
Yeah.
Okay, $11.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I reckon Parramatta could put it together.
I agree with you, Jase.
Their halves have been insane at the moment.
Yes,
Dylan Brown and Mitchell Moses are this. And then you've got King Gutho at the back, the man.
Gutho's been playing out of his skin, much to Sammy's dismay.
Yeah. And just like their secret, man, they got a good.
They've got a really solid team. When they show up, even throughout the year, you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah, so 11 to 20 at 11s. You heard it here first.
All right. I've also gone my Parramatta Eels. I've said it since day one.
Yes, you've actually been on the Parramatta train
I've been their biggest
since the
fan.
start.
Since the club started.
Yeah.
Yep. The big reason they went on that big run to the finals with the Hame plane. I actually came up with that nickname, the Hame plane. Anyway, so I've got the Eels 1 to 12. For reasons you said, they've beaten the Penny Panthers twice this year. I think they've got a lot of confidence about them. They're one of those teams like Warriors teams of old. They've got a bit of confidence about them. Very hard to put away.
It's like, yeah.
I think the Penrith Panthers will either be, like we said, or they'll either be rested, ready to go, or they might be a little bit clunky.
It's like when the Warriors bet the Storm that in the first round of the...
That's right.
Yeah.
And like I said, if Eels could sneak fourth, they're a good chance of winning the whole thing because...
You get that
second chance because they are the Eels.
Yeah.
So they just might be shit one week.
And they just need to be good every time they need to win.
Yeah. So, I've got Eels 1 to 12. Don't know what the odds are for that. Figure it out yourselves. I think I didn't have it because Sam, I think it's like $4.40 or something. So people get on that, have a tickle. I'll just bring up Sammy's one. He's got Eels by 5 points versus the Panthers. Eels are red hot, schmoking. Full complement of team great chemistry. And the Panthers have been stop-start with injuries the last 5 weeks. And they rested 52 players last week.
Yeah.
I think people just turned up on the day and put their boots, like fans, and they had to go.
Pretty much.
Yes. And he's also, $4.33, I think.
Yeah, I would say Eels, $4.33 for 1 to 12. There we go.
I see it being a tight game still. But then you see them all being tight. There'll be a random blowout. There'll be a random blowout.
Yeah. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have a feeling I know what game it might be.
Storm Raiders.
Nah. Rabbitohs Roosters, I reckon they can go either way.
You reckon?
And I reckon it could be like close or just...
The arch nemesis?
Yeah.
Of each other? Nah, surely there won't be a pumping in that one.
I don't, who knows? Okay. Do you want to go us next or...
Yeah, I'll go first. I can go first, mate. Next game. Who is it?
Raiders Storm.
Raiders Storm.
Well, actually, Storm Raiders. Storm got to home.
All right, Storm Raiders. First game is Saturday, 7:40 p.m. These are rubbish New Zealand time. That one's okay, but then the next one's at bloody 10 p.m.
What are they doing?
Okay. Anyway, I've actually got a squash 20, so that might work out well, actually. Yeah, that actually works out okay, because by the time I get home, sort my shit out. Okay, so what did I have written here? I've got Storm, just 1 to 12. I stewed on this one a bit. I stewed on it.
You stewed.
Because like you're saying about the Raiders, they got a bit of momentum about them.
Yep.
Got a bit of swagger. They will be coming in ready to go with the Viking clap. With the Viking clap that ass. But I just think Storm, finals time. They've lost the last two. So I reckon they've been stuck. They'll just have a harder edge about them. But like I said, it could have went either way, like most of these games. But I'm going to stick with the Storm 1 to 12.
Okay.
Who you got?
I've gone Raiders. Obviously, I feel like you could have known that because they've got that. I've been saying all night. They've got that hiss about them.
Yes, hiss.
And yeah, they've got that role. And like I was saying earlier, Storm have lost more than like a couple games in a row this year.
Yeah.
So I'm not confident in them this year, the Storm.
I'm not that confident, but
then Storm show up when they need to almost. Yeah. Which is very annoying about them.
Which is why I swung back.
Yes.
On my toing and throwing, that's why I swung back to the Storm.
Raiders 1 to 12 at $4.50.
Oh, fuck. That's nice, eh? What was the Storm 1 to 12?
Right there, $3.
That's still good money either way. Either way, you're getting good value. Sorry, Sammy has gone.
You know what it takes.
Oops. Bumped it. That's what he has gone. He says, you know what it takes. He's going Storm 10 plus. Versus Raiders. He's a little bit more points than them. He's just gone after 2 losses. They'll be fizzing in the easiest of the finals. The easiest doesn't rate the Raiders.
Ratchet.
Well, if the Raiders...
Well, actually, I've rated the Raiders that much. I've put money on them the last couple of weeks to make the grand final and then to win it.
That would have been good odds.
I'll bring it up.
I've got a few bets resting on the Eels to win.
I had a few bets resting on the Warriors.
And I had you get your money back, for the top 8 ones? Bonus bet.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do top 8, though. Pending. So, to reach the grand final, I've got two bets on them, one at 56 and one at 52, $5 each. And then outright winners, one at 91 and one at 76.
Fuck, the boy. That's good. That's good shopping.
Thank you. Well, yeah, because I'd like to see the Sharks win.
I haven't gone para to win yet on the bet. Sorry, I had them to make the 8.
Make the 8.
Oh, I have to check what my other bet was, but I think was there one to make the fourth, top 4? Were they doing that?
I think so.
Yeah, so I think I had those 2, and then I said if they make that top 4, then I'm on. I'll put on.
Oh,
my next bet.
But you
to win
haven't
it. No, I'll do that soon. Yeah, okay. Next game. You want to kick us off? It's Sharks v the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yes, I found that game very hard to pick.
Yeah,
too.
same. I'm
Can you read anything? Because it's hard to read into that Cowboys game. But anyway, sorry, I'm interrupting.
That's why I've leant towards Sharks, even though they played some average footy in the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. I still reckon they can get up and win, even though the Cowboys are looking good this year.
Oh, the Cowboys are solid as.
But yeah, I'm leaning towards the Sharks. I reckon they've got a lot of good traits about them this season that they haven't had the last few seasons.
That's right.
And I'm liking the way they're looking. I would like to see them win the comp.
Holy shit! I'm just going back through their games. So round 20.
Is this Sharks?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
round 20, they beat the Rabbitohs by 1 point. Round 21, they beat the Dragons 24-18. Round 22, they beat the Tigers 36-12. Round 23, beat the Sea Eagles 40-6. 24, Bulldogs 16-0. Then last weekend beat the Knights 38-16.
But they've made a lot of mistakes in those games.
Yes, and those aren't top teams.
Yes. So, besides the Rabbitohs,
By 1 point.
they only got 1 point in it. And then they've had those other games where they've won, but
So if we're looking at it in horse terms, like in their own grade,
yeah.
they only just won.
Yeah. It's a close grace.
And they had been dropped down in grade, and they were playing these other teams and just winning by margins.
Yeah.
Now they're back up a grade in grade.
They're going to find it tougher, but I've got them.
What was the margin again? Sorry.
I've gone them. I'm pretty sure. I just double check. I've got the odds there, but I still reckon they could almost put a bit of points on them, and I've gone 11 to 20 again.
Okay.
And that's 5s.
All right.
Yes. $5 at 11 to 20.
Right. Okay. I seen this game very hard to pick.
Yeah, it is hard because you look at both squads and you're like, fuck.
The Cowboys, they've been going pretty good. I mean, it's hard to they were way down in grade last week. If we're looking at horse form, like Cowboys, they played like a
and
reserve
it was
grade
annoying
team.
because you can't
take much out of it. Did they take much out of that?
Mm.
They don't really. They probably aren't
It's
bruised and battered.
Yeah, it's almost like they're going to find it tough coming into this week as well because.
But it's also that one thing is
Yeah.
maybe they're
Rested.
super confident.
Yeah.
Had a mean training run, real life training run.
Yeah.
And now they're super confident. I don't know. But what I've gone is Sharks by 1 point.
I like it.
Down to the wire. My cousin Nico. Or Matty Moores. Or even Brenton Nicola, he does everything.
Well, I can't find just a 1, obviously, because it would just be 1 plus and then you can be. But maybe you could do do you reckon it'll go to Golden Point? That always pays $21.
Yeah, I reckon it can go to Golden Point, man. That's what I think. I think it's going to come down to the wire. If not Golden Point, I think it'll be by 1 point, the margin.
I like it.
Either way, too. But
yeah.
I've gone with Sharks. I think I've liked more of what I've seen from them in the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
But then again, they've been playing average opposition, so it's hard to read into that. But that's who I've gone. Okay, so Sam Aha. Brill has gone. Sharks 3+. He's gone narrow too. Versus the Cowboys. Sharks also red hot. Hines is on fire.
Hines has been mean.
Cowboys are confident at the moment, but not good enough to beat Cronulla. That's a big call.
He's confs, but he's only gone 3.
John only gone 3. There you go. All right, next game. You want to kick us off on that one?
Roosters, Rabbitohs.
I wonder who Sammy's going. We'll start with Sammy.
Yeah.
Roosters 10+. Even without Joseph Manu, Suaalii will move to the centres. Future move. Yeah, I called that. They have the strongest team, and Rabbitohs don't have the firepower to win the battle through the middle. Okay. Be cool with the no power in the middle. But yeah, so that's what Sam's gone. What are you going, mate?
I found it's another hard one. I've gone Rabbitohs.
Yes?
I feel like it was a close contest last time when they had their... Well, last week or the week before?
Just last week. Didn't they play on the weekend?
Yeah.
So here we go. What was the score?
Right there.
Oh, there we go. 26-16.
So there wasn't much in it.
Yeah, was it a couple of late tries too, or? Oh, that's right. They came back.
So
How much? A couple of people got sent off. They got a try after that.
yeah. I'm leaning more towards the Rabbitohs because I feel like they would almost want redemption. It's like playing each other twice in 2 weeks it doesn't happen. So it's gonna be a good game.
You almost want to lose in the weekend.
Yeah. Because then you're the underdogs almost.
Yeah.
But I've gone Rabbitohs 1-12 and a semi-confident move at 375.
All right. So I was Rabbitohs, okay?
Uh-huh.
Then I realised something. Close battle, but they're probably going to be without Cameron Murray.
Oh, yeah, he got injured.
He got concussed, and he just got concussed a week before, 2 weeks earlier. So there's a standard stand-down period, so he won't be playing this week.
That's what I was supposed to check, who wasn't going to be playing for each team.
So I think
I knew Manu wasn't in.
Joey Manu is a big loss for the Roosters, but I think Cameron Murray
Because if they only have
is a bigger loss, yeah.
if they only have Manu at centre, it's not like they don't have Tedesco.
Yeah. And there's other stars, but I mean, just for that
Carey
forward
and all
pack,
that.
he's just the orchestrator in the middle there. So,
Yeah.
big loss. I'm pretty sure I've got that right, but if he does play, then I'd probably swing Rabbitohs 1-12. But if he's not playing, I'd go the other way. Roosters 1-12 have gone.
And I would like to see, is he playing that young joker that got a lot of heat a few weeks ago? Jackson Paulo?
Yeah, he had a really good game in the weekend.
I mean, I'd like to see him come out and play mean again and just...
But he's signed with the Roosters next year.
Oh, let's smoke him before he goes.
Yeah. That's every game.
That's every game. If anyone wants to know, out of interest, if you did my picks, if you put that into a multi, $10 multi,
Yes.
$9,280.
So, so the multi's playing $928
Yeah.
per dollar. Wow.
That's because I got that 11s in there.
Get 111s. You need to buff it up. Pump it up.
You know what it takes.
Sweets Pit Brink, that's what a cracking round of football.
Yes.
Cannot wait. Those are some great games. All right, so that brings us to our next segment.
Your money right in the end, who the man though? Pile up the cash, then I do that money dance though. 50K for the beat in the event, son. What's the light when your house is like a mansion? Your money.
Are you ready?
Yeah, well, I'll start. Brenton Neekorder, what is good, baby?
You changed your mans.
Because it's just not going to him anymore. That's what I said the
Yeah.
other week. We got a bit of bloody Kumara from the week before.
Kumada.
They didn't put them out there as
Here's
my
my
best
try
bet.
bet.
So, I'm just going him again, man. He's on when your hand's hot. You know what I mean? When your hand's hot,
Yeah.
it's just working for you. Brenton Neekorder runs a beautiful line. Almost a line that Kalen Ponga would love to see in the toilet. That's how beautiful it is. So
Wow.
I've gone Neekorder anytime again. As always with my anytime Kumara bets, you go the other options as well. So you go your anytime. You always put a cheeky $5 on the first try.
Yes.
Or at least 10. last week I got 140. I put $10 on to get first one. $140 this week. 140 of the best. The week before he's paying $18. $180 of the best.
How good.
And when he steamrolled Burden, smashed his face up into the ground and just went boom. And I was celebrating. So Nikota, anytime Kumara for me. Who have you gone, Jase? Well, who'd you have last week? Oh, you went on.
I wasn't on, and I didn't really have a bet, even when, because I was kind of following the league, and I was checking on a couple of same game multis. Yeah, I was having a bet, but
you didn't have one ready to chuck out to the masses.
No, I was just on a couple of same game multis. I got two or three this week that I missed by one league.
Good, love it. You get your bonus bet back though, eh?
Yeah, which is mean. And then I chucked that on a horse yesterday, and it won. Oh no, got place.
Who was that?
Old Sam, the cousin, was riding
that was paying a bit, wasn't it?
Masito. Is it Masito? Anyway, it was in that big race.
Ah, yes.
With like Vernon and me in that, and it got hard out checked and could have won, I reckon. But it was paying like $4.50 a place.
Who won that race?
I don't even know.
I had a couple of bets on the Sunday afternoon because naturally it's Father's Day.
Yeah.
2 bets. One I got Barry. One paying $8.50. Thanks for coming. Loves the course too. Anyway,
my bet this week. Sticking with my Raiders.
Okay, he's gone with the Raiders. What's in the clap? That Viking clap.
Yep, I'm gonna be doing that Viking clap
with the ass.
I'm going Rapana anytime. He should be on the same side as Nofaluma.
Okay, are you thinking it's a weakness of theirs?
Well, to be honest, I think I'd rather him on the other side.
Who's on the other side for the Storm?
Xavier Coates. I feel like.
Oh no, probably. Oh,
that's 50-50.
Yeah.
But
okay. But it's Jordan Rapana.
I feel like Xavier Coates looks scared more sometimes when he's.
Yeah, because he always gets frights.
He cracks me up.
Before you run up to him, just go boo. And you'll go, and then you get your try.
But yeah, I'm going to go Rapana anytime. I reckon, like I said, and the boys that made it to the final, they did bloody good, so they'll be hissing.
What's this anytime? It'll be like 260 or something. Yeah.
It won't be much.
220.
Yeah. So
don't forget Fano.
Is
get
Sam,
on the first try.
Yes.
And even the cheeky 2 or more.
Yeah. I love a good 2 or more.
If you're playing a person with the really, like, this is just my suggestion. If you're playing someone with that anytime Kumara, you want that first Kumara or 2 or more Kumara.
I wonder what. Man, he would have been 151, I reckon.
Oh.
In a quarter for 3 or more.
Mate. It's kind of spewing for 2 or more. Didn't follow my own advice. Anyway. Sammy does have a bet. He's taken, which was kind of going to be my bet, but then I didn't want to get off Nikota anytime. But he's gone Paramata, 1 to 12 at $4.33.
Hold up.
What?
What's he done for his
bet? That's it one.
So he's done he's done eels by 5, and then he's done.
But that is by 5.
Yeah, it is by 5, but like.
He's just obviously giving himself that little leeway.
Yeah, I would too,
winning
actually.
by 6 or like 8.
Well, there's our bets. Fill your boots.
Now, before we get carried away, I've forgotten.
Oh, the bro?
Yeah, the breather.
Man, I was going to ask it
that
before.
Kiwi NRL punter, anyway. So he's hit us up. He's, what's he got for us? Aroha, mate. I'm just going to find it.
How good was it?
Yeah, that was pretty funny by Timo.
Where is it, Timo?
I put up, we're going to Skype in, just ghosted.
Ghosted.
All right, here we go. The bro's gone, won't make you rich this week, but I'm tipping the score first and win option here for the Roosters at $2.20. Over the Roosters' 8-game winning streak, they are 94-0 in their first 20 minutes. Wow. That's a great stat. Averaging 12 points in their first 20 minutes. The Roosters finding the line first on the back of impact from Lodge and JWH are making the start of the game. This will be topped off with the boys being too good. Let's go, Roosters.
Let's go, Roosters. Man, I'm not.
Sounds like a Rooster, like he's fully biased in that bet. But yeah, fuck, why wouldn't you? That's a good stat. over the Roosters' 8-game winning streak. They are 94 zip in their first 20 minutes. So that's how much points they've put on people in the first 20 minutes of the last 8 games.
How many?
94 to zip. So if you're going for a first try scorer, you just go Roosters player.
But then that's what happened. Roosters got the first try, I'm pretty sure, and then Rabbitohs came back.
Yep.
Rabbitohs come back and won.
Well, Warriors got the first try.
Hey, you got that though.
Jesse Arthurs. And any time as well.
112 are the best. No, I don't know how much it was. Wasn't it? 120?
He was paying
12s?
12s,
Yeah.
Or 11s, maybe? 12s, yeah. So I got
How
a couple
good.
of first try scorers in this weekend, so that was great. Quite a good little top up.
Almost got the Warriors multi in, and almost got the Raiders one in. Both didn't. Wrong forward. How gutted.
Almost. All right.
That us.
We got weekend fizz.
Oh,
We
yeah.
kind of wrapped around anyway. But do you have something that's got you fizzing at the bunghole? Sorry.
Just all these games really. They're gonna be good games.
They're going to be bloody brilliant games.
We should watch a game at the pub this weekend if you're. Oh, you got squash.
I've got squash, but I'll get back from that, and
We should watch one of the games at the thing.
they're all quite late, except for the Saturday.
Yeah, what's this Saturday?
Is one on Sunday still?
Tribe. Saturday Storm Raiders game could be good, or the Sharks.
10 o'clock. Oh,
It's pretty late. I don't know who'll be open.
pretty much the only one I'll be able to watch is probably the Storm one.
We could make that work maybe. If you're around.
Well, Jason and I might be doing that. Sure, Brilly might join in. Anyone else around, we'll pop on down to a pub of some sorts, watch the Storm versus the Viking ass clap. That'll be a cracker of a game. It'll be very interesting. I'm interested.
Yes.
Just interested in all these games, how they're going to fold.
Oh, actually,
unfold.
I like these. While we're here, because the TAB have their where the money's going.
Yeah.
So 58% of the money's on Sydney Roosters.
Yep.
That's gone, and then
Let's click the other square.
Oh, well, there we go. 38% on South Sydney, the Rabbitohs, and then 4% draw.
Oh. That ain't bad. Look, you could probably put a draw bet on all of these games.
I might put a draw bet on all these games.
Just because, I reckon one definitely might go to Golden Point. 2, possibly.
And if you get one in, because they always pay $21, I think.
They still pay that. Fuck, that used to be my favourite bet.
Yeah. No, my favourite bet was halftime, anytime
Oh,
draw.
the double, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
That was my favourite bet.
Man, we cracked it all the time. That's why
Half-time, any time.
people must have cracked it all the time. That's why they took it away.
They give you 2 shots at the bloody cookie.
And like, who went into a draw? Who went into a draw this weekend? One game did. Oh, Sharks game.
Yes. Was it?
Sharks went into a draw with
At half-time?
Knights. Yeah.
Oh. Like by the end, I was like, eh.
Yeah, I know. 68% on Penrith, 28% on Parramatta, 4% draw again.
Okay. Actually, I know what we should do? I'll make 2 mad calls for the finals.
What do you mean?
Just out. So I'm going to put this out there. 2 mad calls. First call is Parramatta win the competition. I said it here first. Second call, Sharks will be just kicked out. Done and dusted. I know. I've even got them to win, I think. So either way, I'm right. I reckon Eels to win the whole comp, which is a bit mad because I don't think
Yep.
many people are saying that.
Well, obviously my mad one is Raiders to maybe
win.
win or even just make it to the grand final was going to be a huge task for them.
Do you know my? No, this is what my second. Okay, forget that Sharks one. Penrith don't win a game. In the
That's
final
what I was
series.
thinking. I was like, I reckon they could. There's some good quality, like teams are on form at the moment.
I can see that happening.
But that's such a mean team.
That's why it's a mad call.
Yes.
If it was not a normal, not mad call, you just say Penrith win the competition.
My mad call, Raiders make final.
All I'd be saying, if they made the final again, do not fall for the 6 again. Just keep tackling people. That was a G up.
That was a G up.
Sammy, Roosters shouldn't have won that.
What I did say a couple of weeks ago was Shark Cowboys final.
Oh.
They're versing each other this week, but they get a second chance whoever loses.
Hey, Sharks don't.
The top 4, all those teams.
Sharks and Cowboys.
Yeah. Because Storm finished 5th.
Oh. Okay.
And then Parramatta slipped in.
Slipped up in there, but so were Sharks third?
2nd or 3rd? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Are they?
Tables G.
Oh, fucking second. I don't know what I've been watching lately. But they had that soft run into the finals that everyone was talking about against those lesser teams. So that's shown with their position. I could see Penrith not winning the game. That's just a mad call.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I'm with you on that one.
if they win this weekend and the weekend after in the other game, then
And man,
this has just gone into the oblivion. No one will remember it.
and if Raiders win, I'd like to see happy Ricky Stewart.
Still be angry.
Still be. Man, him paying out Horsbrow for that shaved head.
Yeah.
How good.
All right. Cheers for coming in, mate.
Yeah, all
Appreciate
good.
it.
Thank you for the office space.
No worries. Heading into finals, what a bloody good time to be alive. We were going to try and do a live companion, for one of the Roosters games. Because Sammy will, cry if they don't. You need to have... So it'll be those games because he cares so much about it.
Yeah.
I just have a bloody Rabbitohs jersey too. I would have worn that tonight.
I don't.
And a Rabbitohs singlet as well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It's been another episode of the Kiwi NRL podcast. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify. Subscribe, all that sort of jazz. So peace out.